G'day everyone. So today I'm going to do an exploration day into this whole new gully I've never been into before. It's a fairly big system, so it should keep me busy most of the day. I'll try and make some videos as I go, and as always when you're exploring new ground, it's a gamble. Now, I don't know if there's any gold in here. There's no historical markings, but that's all right. That's the way I like it. I love exploring new ground. I get to see a part of Palmerville station I've never seen before, and I might just walk into that gully that's loaded that no one's ever been in before too. So these are my favourite days, to be honest, even though I'm more likely to do a donut day today than anywhere. Because, yeah, prospecting open ground like this, there's a reasonable chance you'll go home with no gold in the jar at all. But that's part of the gamble. That's what we do. You know, we gamble on ground. We gamble on our ability. That's just prospecting. We're a bit like gamblers in a way. You know, you hear about our wins a lot, but you don't hear about the losses real often. But I'll take you on these journeys so you can see that there are losses and there are wins. And that's what makes the ride so much fun. Righto, I'm going to drop into this gully now and start working up, taking every sidearm as I go. Just being, you know, fairly methodical, but getting along pretty quick too, until I see some old timers workings or some gold. All right, time to get stuck into it. Up that way looks like a good spot to start. Rightio, I'm pushing down onto the gully itself now, and it's fairly rocky, and there's no workings at this stage, but that's not uncommon. They can kick in further up the creek, or when they hit a sidearm that was rich enough. But I am seeing a lot of this bedrock everywhere, and as many of you know, in the gullies I sort of chase this bedrock. All this sort of country looks great, so if there is gold here I should be able to, you know, hear it and hopefully find some. You never know, I might get up this gully further and the diggings will kick in. All right, time to start doing the hard work. All right, so I haven't gone too far up the creek. I'm starting to hit ground I really like. I love it when you can see the bedrock just sticking out of the ground like that. You know, the ground's so shallow and gold just loves to catch up in it, especially the little nugs like your 0.1s and 0.2s. And it's like this the whole way. So as soon as I walked in here, I thought this is great looking ground. And then I got a signal, so find it again. So let's dig it out and see what we got. Hopefully a little nugget to start the day, that'd be great. Yeah, bedrock right there. You can see the clay straight away. I'm hitting this like it's deco sort of sandstone and clay mixed in amongst it. It's just exactly where nuggets like to hold up. Of course, it's also where shotgun pellets and bits of rusty tin will hold up too. Heavies will all sort of collect in the same spot as always. So we'll just take the top off that little bit. Have a good listen. So I think I've got it out already, to be honest. So we'll see if we can get it in the scoop. There. Alright, come on, where are you? Might be an edit jobby, this one. Not that one. Alright, we'll have another listen. Yeah, I'm sure I've got it out. I just didn't scoop the right spot. I'll try up here a bit more. Alrighty, back to this again. So get that out. Alright, it's out in the first one. Where are we? What have we got in there? And there we are, a shotgun pellet. So, like I said, the heavies like to collect where the heavies collect, but well, it's just an old shotgun pellet. At least I know no one's run a detector up here lately. That's always good. All right, upwards and onwards. Target number 2, just down in this bedrock, just where you want to hear it. So I'd say it's right down in this crack in here. be my guess. So I might have to get my tool out. I carry a half a hacksaw blade for chipping out these little things. I'll have a crack at it with the pick first. But this is a two-handed job. I'll get back to you. Target number 2 was a rusty nail. So does tell me that perhaps there is a chance upstream there's some old timers workings. There's a little bit of junk in here. It's not the worst sign in the world. And like I said, no one's detected this gully. So if there is gold in it, I might be in with a good shot here. Back to it. Rightio, I'm up one of the side arms now, and I've got a few more bits of junk. But I've got a target on this little inside bend here. I'll step back so you can see the setup. See the gully comes up around through here, and one goes that way and one goes that way, and on this inside bend got a target. So took the surface dirt off. Noise is still in the ground. So for the first time in a little while, I feel like I might actually be digging a nugget here. Have a bit more of a chip at it. That looks like bedrock, or a fairly good rock there. All right, that's too hard. I'm gonna have to do this two-handed. I'll be back. And there she is, first bit of gold for the day. It's always such a good sign when you're in a new area and you know no old timers diggings, and then you get a nugget and you know it's here. Yeah, I'm going to go real low and slow over all this rocky inside bend, and then chase up these little side gullies, see if I can work out how this little one got in here and if he's got any mates. Happy days, probably about a 0.3. All right, now the fun begins. Rightio, I didn't get any more on those inside bends on those banks, so I took the right gully and got this signal. It was really quiet at first, but I gave it a bit of a foot scrape and it got a bit louder, so we'll give it another foot scrape and see if I move the target or not. If not, I'll get the pick out. There we go, we'll get that big rock out of the way. Now we'll be able to have a good listen. Oh, easy up. Rightio. Now that sounds all right. I like that. You can see a little bit of clay or bedrock down in there too, so that's always a good sign as well. Let's have a bit of a dig, see what happens. Get this one out of the way. All right, you can see that bedrock I've exposed there now. So, just open it up a bit more so I can get that coil in nice and easy. Rightio, here we go. Exactly where it should be. As I often talk about, you get your bedrock and then you'll get your crack down in the middle of the bedrock, and that's where the heavy stuff likes to hang. So we'll just give it a bit of a hand clear even, see if we can get this little nugget out without too much fuss. Well, I'm hoping it's a little nugget, counting the chickens there. Rightio, if that doesn't get out, I'll take the pick to it and smash it open. Rightio, pick it is. You asked for it, bedrock. Now you can see how it's quite easy to damage a nugget once you start flogging them out of bedrock, because you've got to hit it with some force and just smash into it. So hopefully though, whatever it is, at least I've freed it up. Even if it's damaged gold, at least you get it. It's better than no gold. All right, come on. Now it's quite possible I've dropped the nugget way down in there now, so we'll give that a flick out just in case. Stick the nose of the coil down there if I have to. All right, see if we got it out this time. Gone, lost forever. Yep, I pushed it way down in that crack. All right, two-handed job, back soon. Rightio, nugget number 2 for the day. Not a bad little piece either, probably another 0.3 or 0.4 there. Another one for the jar. And this is great. This is what I do it for. New gold, new location. Who knows what this can lead to? This is what prospecting's all about. This is why we do get excited. You know, an undetected gully with gold, no old timers diggings. What if the old fellas missed a super rich gully that was, you know, the stuff like some of these gullies of in history, some of the gullies of legend, where there's kilos and kilos. I'm sure there's still gullies like that out there. Hopefully one day I'll walk onto it. Maybe today. Oh. Rightio, so I'm out of that little system. That's in there behind me. I've got 2 little nuggets out of it, which is both disappointing and encouraging. Disappointing I didn't get more, but encouraging what might be in the next gully. But instead of walking all the way back down to that main system and continuing up, I'm going to bunny hop over this ridge behind me and into the next gullies on the other side of that, with the hope that the gold thickens up, of course, and then I'll take that one back to the main system, and that'll create a bit of a loop. I'll do 2 gullies with only doing 1 circuit instead of doubling back over my old tracks. Righto, time to get walking. See ya. Rightio, so I've been going for a fair few hours and it's bloody hot. It's about 37, about 70% humidity. But I'm finally tracked down a couple more bits of gold after going for hours and just getting some rusty tin and stuff. So I'll show you where I got them. Down here in this bedrock crack, you can see I've dug down into the clay, and I've already got 1 little one out, and then I just got another little one out. You can see it up there at the head of the scoop. Be lucky to be 0.1. The other one was even smaller. But it's just good to see colour again. Hopefully, as I keep going up this gully, they get bigger and thicker. Right, so I've popped about 4 or 5 little ones out of this clay bed just here now. And I've got one in this ball of clay. And that's in this game, that's what we call a Kinder Surprise. Sounds pretty good too. So let's break it up and find it. Still in there. Crack him in half. Oh, I see it already. Look at that. There we go. Look at that one. A bit close to a gram of gold there, or probably 0.8, 0.7, 0.8. Happy days. That's actually the biggest one I've got all day, but when they just keep coming now, as soon as I stand up, I'm getting another target. I'm just about ready to call it a patch, to be honest. If this keeps going all over this flat ground like it has here, then yep, I'm going to punch some gold away today. And I love this job. Well, g'day everyone. It's basically lunchtime. I don't think I'm going to last much longer. I haven't got much water left, which is a real shame because I only found this spot here about an hour and a half ago, and check this out. What am I wanting? There'll be 3 gram there, a 2, a 1, heap of smalls. Last target I got was right there. There's the next target's under the scoop, but I need lunch, I need a break. And in through this clay bed here, every hole you see going along here, that hole, that one. Now the whole centre of this, I pulled 3 out of that divot in the sidewall. I pulled an alright one out of the front of that. I've got one there, got a couple in there. That big 3 grammer came from there, but after that, not a single thing. So I came back and just went around the edge of this bank and picked one up here on this inside bend just there, and then picked one up over here. So here's hoping they're all up in through this area too. I don't think I'm going to get them all today. My water supply is too low, but I can't complain. I reckon I've got what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 grams already. So if I can do a 10 gram day in here, I'll be stoked. If I smash through them real quick, I might get half an ounce. Who knows? Depends how long that water lasts. Righto. I haven't got much time for talk. I've got to do what I can do and then get out of here. I'll let you know how I go when I get back to the buggy. Yellow clay gully, you little champ. Righto, well there's yellow clay gully. I've taken every target I can hear out of it now. Oh, 8 or 10 grams. bloody happy. But as you can see, this is the end of it, like I'm standing on the saddle. So now, turn 180, that gully's next, of course. Hopefully the gold trail continues up over the hill and down this one as well. I don't have much water. Be lucky to have half a litre left. I've got about 2k walk out. So I'm just going to zoom down here until I get down to what I think should be gold bearing ground and find out if it holds or not. If it does or it doesn't, I'm out pretty quick. This is just to satisfy curiosity before I walk out of here. But yeah, I'm cooked. It's so hot, the sun's out now and that humidity hasn't backed off at all. So going through about a litre of water an hour, which is, yeah, a hell of a lot when you're working this hard and you just can't seem to keep it up to yourself. Anyway, time to get down this gully and finish off this mission so I can get home. Righto, well that's that hill I did the video on talking about walking into the next gully. So I've only got this far and pulled that monster out, you know, probably 0.1. But it tells a story. It's in this gully as well. So I'm going to switch my machine off now and I'm heading out of here because my water's done. Rightio, I'm heading for home now. I ran out of water on the walk home, so I just jumped in the buggy and took off. I need a drink. Phew! Righto, well there we go. An awesome day in a new gully. Can't wait to go back tomorrow and finish it off. I can only carry 4 litres of water at a time though, so anyway, that was awesome. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.